Hey there, welcome to the Reinsurance Podcast, the place where we dive into all things reinsurance, the coolest part of insurance. We're your hosts, Jerad and Ben, a couple of ex-practitioners who loved the industry so much we founded Supercede to tackle some of its biggest headaches. And we're here to share our insights and stories with expert guests as we uncover what's really going on in the industry.
Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here today with a special mission briefly because we had a tiny bit of spare studio time in the rare opportunity for Jerad and I to be in the same place in the summer holidays. So it's game time.
Oh, Reinsurance Podcast games are the best.
Exactly. We know that you miss them when we don't do them often enough. So we've come up with one, especially before we go into reinsurance renewal season.
Well, everyone's like in early days or like in the heat of like getting data prepped. Mm-hmm. So what we wanted to do is sort of put on our reinsurer hats and tell you all the things we really love, heavy air quotes, of what you're giving us in your reinsurance submission data. And we're going to go back and forth and see who can, if we can break each other down on this. Do you want to start or should I start?
I don't mind.
Okay. As a reinsurer, I really love it when your data's been hard-coded because I trust you immensely that there's no flaws in this hard-coded number I'm looking at.
Very true. It's how many tabs? Oh, more than 20. Oh, well, that's very, very generous of you.
I love how all these tabs have different colors attached to them, and there's no way to know which colors mean what. But I love the theatrics of what you've given me here.
I know that we're trying to keep it all up to the minute, but you did give me a version that said final version on it 4 times already.
We have this. I love how beautifully these tables have been laid out, and I especially like how all the equations have broken when you sent it over to me.
I particularly like that you put the broker's logo on this submission pack because before you did that, I would have just thought it was all nonsense. But as soon as you added the broker's logo, I thought it must be true and righteous, and everything was confidence after that point.
I love how this submission looks ever so slightly different than last year's submission, but in all these strange places.
I like how the narrative describes like what I presume must be a deliberately contrasting story to the data. Just for interest, keep us on our toes.
That one's going to make me have to think about as a good one. It's profitable. The numbers don't match really that narrative. Ooh. I thought I'd had you now. Now you're making me work hard.
I thought you'd count him out. Which way do they count in sports? In wrestlers? They do 1, 2. I don't know which way is it, upwards or downwards to say and he's out.
A TKO count in boxing or something.
Yeah. Is it downwards or upwards? Do you go 1, 2, 3? It's upwards, right? 1, you count to 10, or do you count down from 10? Listeners shouting at us with the answer to this. But
if you've been knocked to the ground in a boxing match, are they counting
from 1 to 10, or from 10 to 1?
I think they count up.
0? It must be up, right? 10.
If you,
I think it's,
if you do a TKO, it's got to be going
it's
up.
towards 10. Got to be.
Yeah, not down from 10.
I think, yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't be giving people a number of seconds they were down for, right? Yeah. We'll trust our gut there. Do you want a second round of the game? I think we've just about got time for another round of this game.
Okay.
We could change it.
We have to change it
to broker persona.
Okay.
Things that your brokers will say.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Does that put the onus on me to go first this time?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's so kind of you to send me all of these files in separate emails that have to be accessed via a link because the file is too large for the email. I really had nothing better to do today or the day before or the day before that. So thank you for filling my time.
I love how all the attachments you send me have 36 alphanumeric characters as the title of the document. Makes it very convenient as I organize my files for you.
What is that underwriter's favorite drink again? Because he's going to need a lot of it.
I like how you sent me another file with no context as to as or if anything has changed from the last one you sent me, and I'm now completely unclear as to which version of this is the correct thing to be working on.
I'm having an existential crisis because I understand that creativity is important, but the level of creativity with the truth that I'm being asked of with this data is stretching even my high morals. Even my low morals, I should say. If I'm being a breaker.
Intentionally facetious.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes.
I really enjoy updating you every single day on the progression of this placement, especially with the quotes and authorizations that come in around midnight that I get to wait for to make sure you have an updated version when you get to the office.
That's a good one. I'm now imagining that in all its detail. I like especially the fact that our relationship entirely depends on me promising you outrageous discounts on deals that in reality I have every year I'm surprised to see placed at all.
I'm incredibly happy that I'm very happy that you also want to do a rinse and repeat from last year. But I would be genuinely happy about that. It makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. Am I a man or am I a monkey? I just sit and I type into this spreadsheet all day, all night, and I am given food as a thank you.
Here's a banana and some berries. This is a tangent. If you had this sort of like, what's it, 10,000 monkeys can write Shakespeare or something, could 10,000 monkeys write a reinsurance contract just smashing away at?
It's probably more than 10,000, isn't it? Well, no, but is it for 10,000 years? There's some time.
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
Well,
yeah.
I guess statistically, perhaps.
Mm.
Depends on the reinsurance contract, I suppose.
I love when you ask me about
time.
Yeah. I love when you ask me about specific clauses across our portfolio, because I know all of that off the top of my head.
I love that a large part of my job is to run back and forwards between you and your reinsurers over questions that we could have solved if we got the data right the first time.
Yeah, I love forwarding your questions onto the reinsurers and forwarding their responses back to you.
I love that the difference between the percentage difference between the value provided this year and last year is at least 3 digits long.
I love doing all of our signings to 6 decimal places for accuracy.
I am also grateful for the time that you provide to me to basically do all of your dirty laundry in the form of data management.
I appreciate how much you care about my mental health during the renewal season and the holidays.
I am a PhD from Stanford University, and I have studied computer science, and I accidentally ended up in reinsurance broking. Oh dear.
Oh, I'm running out again. These have been tough. That was a longer round. We did much better on that one, I think.
Does that mean are you counting yourself out? Are you still getting? Or this is tough, isn't it?
The little guy in the striped shirt's pounding on the mat. The count up's going. I love how you continue to give me all the credit for the submission, despite me offloading most of the heavy lifting to the placing associate and intern.
I like the fact that every time we prepare for renewals, you ask me if we can push back the meeting by 2 weeks because you're not ready. I'm happy to call this one a draw, I think. Otherwise, the quality might just...
We're just going to
reduce. Oh, that was a mysterious sound effect.
I don't know if that's going to pick up in the mic. Okay, I have to put it over the top anyway.
Yeah, that's all right.
The magic of post-production.
I like the idea that at the end of this episode, Cordy will choose just the best ones of our game.
Yeah.
And then there'll be like a little bleep noise.
Oh, he makes us look way smarter.
Yeah, it'll be like, bleep.
Yeah.
I like this, and then you'll be like, bleep. And then you'll do one, and so on and so forth.
Like a little pong of all the best.
And then there'll be like things that appear on the screen, like a little counter, like a penalty shootout, almost. It'll be like, was it a hit or a miss? And like a little crowd will go like, oh, or like, yeah. Depending on how
the audience should know that we played this game for 14 straight hours. The 3-minute episode that Cordy's going to show you is just an evidence of how little actually good ones are in there.
I'm sure that we could write quite good ones, but equally I'm sure that probably Supercede GPT, our specially reinsurance trained assistant, is probably a better podcaster than we are nowadays. We have to invite them on to write better material for us.
4 hosts, GPT, us, and us.
We're reliably human in our limitations.
To the humans.
Indeed. I guess it's probably time to end, isn't it? Yeah, but that was fun. More reinsurance games. If you have an idea for other reinsurance games, let us know. And we're always up.
We're here for your entertainment value.
Definitely.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to the Reinsurance Podcast. If you enjoyed our show, don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review to let us know how we're doing, preferably 5 stars. For more insights and updates, follow us on LinkedIn and visit our website at supercede.com/podcasts. You'll find the links in the show notes.